Dear viewers, Assalamu alaikum. Thank you very much for play this video. I have appeared in front of you again today. Today I will present an instructional video for beginners. My topic today is about the best lower third templates for Premiere and basic concepts of animation. Watch this video carefully and you will benefit even a little bit. Using lower thirds is Premiere can add crucial context to your videos, but there's a plethora of creative lower thirds to choose from out there. It's all too easy to get overwhelmed. Don't worry, as with any part of video producing, just focus on what's right for your project. And keep in mind some tried and true principles of creating lower thirds in Premiere to stay in track. Prepare to be inspired by the great examples we found, and because we are also darn nice. We also designed a free lower thirds template just for you, so download and get started on those titles right away. A lower third graphic is a text graphic that adds additional context to a video. They can relay just about anything: names, roles, locations, and even Twitter handles are fair game in lower third design. But the strict on uses use them only to fill in the gaps where visuals and sound bits don't tell the story well enough. Usually lower thirds are on the bottom third of your frame, but this isn't set in stone. It all depends on where your subject is in the frame. Make sure titles highly readable and out of your subject's way. Try put them on the side with less important visuals in your frame. Lower third templates are quicker to use, obviously, but for more creative options, here is a step-by-step video tutorial on how to create your own lower thirds in Premiere. One last tip about placement: make sure your lower thirds in Premiere are in the safe area on the frame. Design lower third graphics. The best lower thirds examples are both useful and brief. Your lower thirds, After Effects, or Premiere components should all be lightweight, and the information should be just enough to add context to the visuals. Keep the themes and tone of your project in mind. Think about how your lower third graphics can evoke the project at large. If you are working with a brand, ask for feedback to better match their style. If not, think about choices that complement your subject, or just make them minimal to stay out of the way. As a general rule of thumb, your lower third should be on screen long enough for viewers to read each word twice. Choosing colors. As with all elements of title graphics, color should attract your viewer to the information, but it should never distract. Make simplicity your guiding principle. Stay away from too many colors. Solid international colors usually sell the information best. Keep titles black or white and limit to one solid color accent. If you use color at all, sometimes it's not necessary. Finding the right typography. Selecting the typography for your lower third graphic should be a delicate process. Again, it should evoke the video's tone and content. If you are making a documentary, choose a good sans serif font. This will give you many standard yet striking options. If your content tone isn't super specific, there are some universal fonts that work well, including Vivas, New, Latocode, Futura, and LT. Choosing a font size. Your font size depends on the information you need to present. In news lower thirds, the headline graphics are often large, colorful, and attention grabbing. Usually, documentaries are more subtle, but they can use different font sizes to differentiate the information presented. For example, different font sizes can separate a person's name and title, but try to guess what the audience needs to know. If you have got a celebrity who is a household name, you might not need any more context than name. A one-line layout might suffice here. Consider the intended medium to smaller font sizes might work for TVs and web. But if your project is intended for mobile applications, remember the smaller screen will make it difficult to read small text. Using shapes in lower third graphics. Use shapes in your lower third graphics to separate your text from the background. Squares are the most effective choice here, especially in news graphics. But in the news, lower thirds aren't too subtle. They don't really have to be. However, lower thirds should be used in understand ways to sustain the audience's focus on storytelling in documentary filmmaking or feature film production. Of course, shapes aren't always necessary. Sometimes all you need is the text if the typography and size are good. But if you add shapes, consider a template to save time. Animating your lower third graphics, smooth, clean animations draw your viewer's eye to your lower third graphics in a natural way. Find them in documentaries, web videos, and even news graphics. A program like After Effects might be better suited for animating text on screen, but you can animate your lower thirds in Premiere itself. In line with good motion design principles, keep your animation as simple as possible. Keep your keyframes smooth and brief, generally 1 or 2 seconds top. Using free lower third templates, there are plenty of Premiere Pro lower third templates out there. You can find lower thirds in Premiere too. In the Essential Graphics panel, open the Essential Graphics panel, click Browse and search away. Take advantage of templates and save tons of time. Even if you cannot find free lower third templates, the paid downloads are pretty affordable. Premiere lower third templates came as different file types. Remember that lower third PSD files are Adobe specific. Lower thirds in PNG or other non-vector formats will not have animation built in and might lose quality when scaling. After you find and download your lower thirds in Premiere, simply import them into the project file. Customize as you need and you are ready to rock. Don't forget our free lower thirds template. If there is any mistake in my video, please comment. Any comments will make my way easier. Your valuable comments will motivate me to make new videos. Thanks for watching my video. Like and subscribe my channel. See you again.